Look what he just admitted about President Trump, you'll be surprised. On the off chance that you tune only the mainstream media, you presumably have the feeling that Trump's White House and organization are greatly hard to work with, and given Paul Ryan's history of coming up short Donald Trump, you'd most likely expect that he will concur. Ryan, on the off chance that you recollect, isn't precisely pro-Trump. He sabotaged the wall. He some way or another let repeal and replace of Obamacare bite the dust, and that one was a cakewalk. He's reliably neglected to be up to the test when the president has needed him. So you'd expect that Ryan wouldn't have applauded for Trump. Positively, the liberal press has molded you to think so. Be that as it may, you'd not be right. Ryan, as it happens, adores working with Trump. It's the path less demanding than working with Democrats. Via MSN, Speaker Paul Ryan claims that it is easier to have a Republican in the White House rather than a Democrat, despite some of the legislative challenges his party has faced so far this year. In a new interview on Fox News' Fox and Friends, the Wisconsin Republican was asked if it was not necessarily easier to have President Trump in the White House. "Oh, I think it's easier," Ryan said. "It's easier, but it's also exciting and it gives you optimism because you have a chance of doing things." That last sentence ought to be inspected all the more intently. Particularly given Ryan's history with Trump. Truth is, the Republicans could have accomplished significantly more had Ryan ventured up to the plate. Ryan knows this. What's more, given Trump's disagreeability in the mainstream media, Ryan has a simple possibility of scoring prominence focuses on the off chance that he bashes the president, and says he's difficult to work with. Be that as it may, he doesn't. Truth be told, even after such a large number of difficulties, Ryan still says this present, it's easier. Because you have a chance of doing things. Which implies, looking at the situation objectively, that Ryan fundamentally supposes you have zero chance at all of getting things done under a Democrat. Furthermore, following 8 years of Obama, I see his point. Ryan said that the Republicans, on the other hand, disagreed with President Obama on so many things. With President Trump, the sky's the limit, he said. I mean, the Senate is a razor-thin majority. That's a very tight majority. But we have this opportunity and we just cannot blow it. To be sure, Ryan. You can't. So kindly don't. What do you think about this? Do not hesitate and write your thoughts in the comment section below. Thank you for reading. Team Snow. Michelle Obama surfaces, makes terrifying announcement. Now that the Obamas are out of office, the country has taken a collective sigh of relief. Which is why it is always upsetting to see them insert their opinions and comments into the public eye. But former First Lady Michelle Obama has done just that. Yahoo News reported Michelle Obama will be the keynote speaker at the WorkHuman 2017 conference in Phoenix, Arizona. It will take place between May 30th and June 1st. Globoforce announced this on Thursday. They are a world-renowned provider of social recognition solutions. This will likely be one in a long line of speaking engagements she will conduct. CEO Eric Mosley said the following: Michelle Obama has inspired us in every sense of the word. As First Lady, she was wholeheartedly dedicated to the human cause, striving to uplift others, improve the quality of life for people around the world, and giving a voice to the people who often go unheard. She has long recognized the importance of diversity of ideas and people, and the fundamental need for people to feel valued and appreciated. We are honored to host such a strong leader. Michelle Obama's energy and passion will help propel the WorkHuman movement and inspire top senior HR leaders in the world to create more human workplaces where employees feel a sense of belonging and can be their most authentic selves. Clearly, Michelle Obama has been plotting and planning her return to the public eye for some time. To think she will not comment on the current political dialogue and discourse is absolute lunacy. Her career on the speaking circuit has begun. It may seem the Obamas are not that much different from the Clintons after all, who are known for their hundreds of millions of dollars made on speaking fees throughout the country. Former presidents have been known to remain quiet after their administration has left office, giving the new White House the breathing room they need to be themselves. But the former president and his wife have made it clear they intend to stay involved. Which is unfair. Because the Bushes afforded them that courtesy. As has every other president. They need to understand their time is up and it is the Trumps' turn now. Time to move on gracefully. Nobody cares what their opinions are anymore, and they stopped caring what they were a long time ago. They have jumped the shark. Share this if you want the Obamas to just go the hell. Welfare leeches find out their food stamps are cancelled, their reaction is priceless. Barack Obama is known for his terrible decisions as the President of the United States. He placed millions of people on welfare, on the expense of our hard-working taxpayers. But now that fairy tale is over and some people are learning that the hard way. During Barack Hussein Obama's 8 years in the White House, he placed millions of people on welfare, forcing working Americans to pay their bills. In this video, however, some welfare leeches in Georgia learn the hard way that their free rides are over. My AJC reported that new rules were put in place in Georgia forcing able-bodied adults without children to find jobs in order to be given food stamps. When the people in this video did not find jobs in time, their food stamps were taken away, and they were not happy about it. State Representative David Clark, R. Buford, led the charge on this, arguing that it's time for Georgia to crack down on those abusing the welfare system. This is going to make people step up and look for a job. I will support legislation expected next session to expand the work requirement for food stamps to the entire state. What do you think of this? Share your Breaking Sessions issues order to take down Obama's dirty money scam. Attorney General Jeff Sessions is a genuine American patriot and one of Trump's staffers with high fidelity. Under Sessions, the Justice Department has turned another page, seeking to serve and defend the law and Constitution, and not be used as a political tool, as it was under Obama. The Attorney General has signed an extremely important executive order that will terminate a policy from the time when Obama was in office that enabled powerful companies to provide settlement funds to outside organizations, efficiently ending Barack's slush fund. The Obama Justice Department's settlement policy was one of the most dishonest regulations authorized by a president. The sad part is that this practice remained unnoticed by many people, which is not at all surprising considering the fact that Obama had the prejudiced media on his side. With this regulation, the DOJ could order corporate criminals to provide finances to groups the DOJ would choose in exchange for a settlement. And, in consequence, the companies would accept the offer in order to rid themselves of all bigger legal prosecutions. Should his friends needed money, all Obama had to do was to contact Eric Holder or Loretta Lynch to arrange a suit against some major company of their choosing. After the corporation has agreed for a settlement, Attorney General Loretta Lynch would give them instructions to transfer the money to their leftist organizations. If this is not corruption, then I don't know what is. Many watchdogs agree and are praising Attorney General Jeff Sessions for his decision. The U.S. Chamber of Commerce's Institute for Legal Reform and Senate Judiciary Committee Chairman Chuck Grassley are some of those who are in raptures. Jeff straightforwardly discussed the corrupt nature of Obama's policy. Unfortunately, in recent years the Department of Justice has sometimes required or encouraged defendants to make these payments to third parties as a condition of settlement. With this directive, we are ending this practice and ensuring that settlement funds are only used to compensate victims, redress harm, and punish and deter unlawful conduct. What do you think about this? Share this on Facebook and Twitter along with your comments. H/T, Conspatriot. Massive lie leaked. Iran drops a bombshell on Obama, deems furious. Back when details from Obama's nuclear deal went in public, only few Democrats could defend it. And as I can remember, even then more and more people were sure that the deal with Iran was horrible. This is the same reason why now, Donald Trump is proving himself to be powerful and rightful negotiator. Even while the campaign was on, He explained the problems with Obama's deals no matter if they were for free trade or foreign policy. However, Obama's poor handling of Iran goes back before that fateful deal. Now it is being revealed that paying out billions of dollars to that Islamic dictatorship for years. Adam Credo reports, the Obama administration has paid Iran more than $10 billion in gold, cash, and other assets since 2013, according to Iranian officials, who disclosed that the White House has been intentionally deflating the total amount paid to the Islamic Republic. The latest disclosure by Iran, which comports with previous claims about the Obama administration obfuscating details about its cash transfers to Iran, including a $1.7 billion cash payment included in a ransom to free Americans, sheds further light on the White House's backroom dealings to bolster Iran's economy and preserve the Iran nuclear agreement. Foreign Ministry spokesman Bahram Ghasemi disclosed that the $10 billion figure just scratches the surface of the total amount given to Iran by the United States over the past several years. The $10 billion figure is actually a stingy estimate, Ghasemi claimed. Perhaps there would be some rationale behind it if the money was targeted to providing humanitarian aid, although even that would be dubious. However, a research analyst for the Foundation for Defense of Democracies told, given the nature of some of this sanctions relief, through the provision of gold and unfrozen assets, this money likely underwrote some of the Islamic Republic's more destabilizing regional activities. At the macro level, all of this continues to prove one larger point: the way the Iran deal was handled and the provision of sanctions relief during and after the talks that led to the nuclear accord continues to create problems for those interested in defending the integrity of the international financial system. So what had the Obama organization to hand billions of dollars of Americans' expense dollars over to the Iranians? Aren't they our foe? In any event, Americans have sound motivations to trust that this strange money-related game plan will reach an end with President Trump. H.T. Wright journalist, what do you think about this comment below?